I think it's really good news. 100 subscriber. Not really good. The project. At school, we were doing a project. You know the kind of thing. The Vikings. Electronic rabbit. Raisins. Wood. Our project was plums. There we were reading My Friend Hans from Plumland. And we made windmills and stuck blue strips of paper onto white strips of paper. They were
canals.
And we kept talking about tulips and a bag of plums. In the end, I thought they grew plums and ate tulips. And suddenly one day, our teacher, Miss Goodall, said there was a Plumspector coming in. She said he wasn't going to inspect us, he was going to inspect her. And we were all to help her by being really horrible and answering all the questions that he asked us. Later that day he came in, he had a plum moustache. We behaved, Miss Goodall behaved. There we all were, sitting in our rows behind our desks, breathing very, very quietly. And he looked at our plum mills. And then
Our canals.
And he said, what do they eat in Plumland? And I didn't put my hand up in case I said tulips. But Sheila McLean said plum. And he said, what do they grow in Plumland? And I didn't put my hand up for that one either. But Margot Vane said tulips. And he asked some more questions and we were doing really well. Miss Goodall was trying very hard not to look
Proud.
And then he asked, who is the Queen of Plumland? There was silence. No one knew who was the Queen. Horrible. Miss Goodall smiling all over her big face. And then started looking all round the class with her eyes looking all hoping. And then suddenly I remembered this funny little rhyme that my friend Haribo used to say. I put up my plum. Yes, said the inspector, Queen Juliana is a fat banana. Bitch, I said. Miss Goodall looked
Lovely.
Haribo was sitting in front of me and I saw him snort and start giggling. Sorry, what did you say? Said the plum inspector. Queen Juliana. Who is the Queen? I said. No, he said. You're right, quite right. Miss Goodall was delighted, I was delighted, the inspector was delighted, and Haribo was still snorting away like mad. Then, suddenly, it appeared, on its own, right in the middle of a tray, the plum Hollywood, with a little paper umbrella stuck in the top. Oh no! And that's when we get into really big trouble.